change my glasses. There we go. Excuse me 1 second. Roman, set an alarm so that you know, because I'm in a live. Oops, sorry about that. I don't think there was anybody there to be sorry to. Oh, somebody's on. Hello. Just getting settled here. See what all we want to talk about today. Oh, someone popped out. Okay. If you're watching the replay, I'm sorry, this part's boring. This is always rough before people get on. I don't have a ton of like just random things to talk about most of the time. I usually just kind of go with the flow with whoever's here and whoever wants to talk and what they want to talk about. So, but I have been thirsty. It's a warm day. So I got my water. It was a really, really nice day today. AI thinks I'm talking to it. I need to get something in there so it doesn't keep slipping. Let me see if I can. Oh, now 4 people are on. I went from 0 to 4. Woohoo! How are you guys? My camera thing here. Sorry, I have to. Oops. Did I bump out for a second? Sorry about that. I'm trying to fix this. Hi, Pirza? Sorry, I am so terrible at trying to pronounce people's names. Oh, you can't hear the audio? Is this any better? Is it still not going on? Let me see if I can turn it up. I just turned the volume up. Hopefully you can hear it. Okay, it's good. I think what's going on, my stand here that I normally put my phone in is slipping. Okay, good, you can hear me. I might have to go to the side a little bit here. I don't know what is happening, but every time it slips, then it gets to the point where the holder is like, the holder is slipping and it goes over the buttons. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix this and talk to you guys at the same time. Okay. Hopefully people in here can be kind. And if you don't want to talk about things I'm talking about, it's okay to not be in here. I think people are just coming in here and calling names. Luckily, it didn't show up to you guys, but it showed up to me. Hey, Great Granny C, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Ruth said she likes my yarn wall. Thank you. I like it too. My husband is the one who made those shelves, and I'm sorry, I'm still oh, this is frustrating. So, yeah, so if you can see back there, my husband made the shelves, and then I just kind of filled them up. He's very handy and very, very, very good. Like he wants all of us in the family to have what we need. So still trying to slide some pieces in here to make it thicker for my, oh. All right, let's see if that helped. No, it's still sliding. Ah. All right. Hi, Vima. Great to see you. Oh, Great Granny, no worries. I did wonder where you went, but that's fine. I know stuff happens. And what projects do you have going on at this time? Ruth asked. Well, I have Battle of the Stitches coming up. We did our reveal. We're going to have another week of voting. And then Thursday, I'm going to have a tutorial come out for this cup cozy for things we're making Thursday. Ooh, a waffle blanket. Beautiful. Those are so pretty. I love that. How big are you making it? Is it like a baby blanket? Is it for a huge bed? Vima said waited just for you so that I could say hi. I know it's really late where you are. I feel bad about that. And I had to push the time back today because I had an errand I needed to run. So usually I try to get on at 2:45, but I pushed it to 3 my time. So, oh, and quite a yarn eater. I believe that. Ruth said that the waffle blanket is a yarn eater. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe that. But that stitch is so pretty. Oh, twin. Okay, twin size bed. Yeah, so you have to make it a decent size there. Somebody's coming into our driveway. That's what that sound is. We're getting an Amazon delivery. Oh, it's falling. Did I drop out for a minute? I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Vima said my hair clip is looking beautiful. Somebody sent me a picture of these flowers, and I was like, oh, they're so pretty. So I said, what can I make with them? And so I thought, oh, I'll wear this. I wore it to school today to work, and nobody said anything, so I guess nobody likes them. I need to get my other stand. Drew said he likes my glasses. Thank you very much. And hold on, this is still sliding. I don't know if you can see it slide. Okay, is this dropping out when I don't think your phone's being weird. I think that mine is being weird. I'm gonna show you. I use this, can you see it? To hold the phone, but for some reason I have it in here and it keeps sliding down, and when it slides down, it hits the volume and power button on the side of my phone, and then it makes my phone do weird things. And so I'm just I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to see if I can put it on this stand instead. So bear with me for a minute. Hey, Beverly. Great to see you. So I have to figure this out. Yeah, it actually, when it slid down, it hit my power button and my volume button at the same time, and it started calling the emergency services. I'm like, no, I don't want you to do that. I have not had that problem before. This is the first time I've had that problem, so I wasn't expecting this to happen. So hopefully this one will do better. I'm going to put it on. Okay, this one I believe is holding a lot better. Yeah, there we go. That one's gripping it a lot better. I'm going to have to figure out what's wrong with the other one. And I can move this up so it's at the right size. Here, maybe I'll put it up a little bit more. There we go. All right, we'll try that. Okay, that's much better. I'm sorry, that was such a rough start to the live. Yeah, I'll have to figure that one out. Is everybody enjoying a nice day? You having good weather, good things going on today? We start, beautiful day, wonderful. It is here too. We're in Fahrenheit, we're in the mid 70s and sunny. Feels great. I would love it if year round could be like this, but I don't live in an area where it's like that year round. I don't know. Do you think you ever get sick of it if you have really nice weather year round? I don't think I would. All right, well, I heard that there is a waffle blanket being made. Ruth is doing that. Anybody else working on anything big? Beverly said it's been a beautiful day. It started to cloud up, but it's still very warm. We're supposed to get some thunderstorms today. Yeah, that time of year, huh? Where it gets really warm and then it's cold and then thunderstorms start going on. I don't mind thunderstorms. I think they're okay. I used to love when I was a kid. I grew up in a house that didn't have air conditioning. And I used to love when I was a kid, right before a thunderstorm, when it would get really, really beautiful, or not beautiful, it would get really, really windy and all this wind would blow around. And I thought, oh, this feels so good. And then when it would start to rain right before the thunder and lightning, we would all run outside and get wet because we were so hot. And then cooled ourselves off. And then as soon as the thunder and lightning started, we would go inside. So I love that. Love the top. It's beautiful. Thank you. I did make the top. It's just a top-down design. So, hey, Tia's here too. Hi, Tia. How's it going for ya? We were just saying it's so nice here. Yeah, the good old days, Ruth said, yeah. Although I really don't want to go back to not having air conditioning. I really do like having air conditioning. But I do remember the wind being extra special right before a storm and then, getting all wet to cool off. Oh, everything's great. I can't complain. We start state testing at school tomorrow. So it's going to be kind of different. kids are always, it's so tough. I almost wish we could do half days when we have the state testing and just have the state testing be it, because they do state testing in the morning and then the kids are expected to pay attention to all their classes after they've just done this huge state test. So they do 3 days of English language arts, then they do 2 days of math, and then they have 2 days of science. So we've got a bunch going on here. Oh, hi, Thomas. Thomas is in France. So it's really, I've been looking at the pictures that Thomas has been putting up, and it looks so, so beautiful there. So relaxing and so nice. Oh my gosh. I didn't know if you'd be able to join in if you were on vacation, but I'm glad you popped in. Good to see you. Okay, Vima said she's working on flowers, but now to the bed. Okay, I really appreciate you staying up and just to say hi. I'm so excited, and just in a couple weeks here, you're going to be part of our Battle of the Stitches. Wonderful. So have a good night, and thank you for popping on. I don't know if we just got home from sunset walkies along the beach. Oh, I bet that was so nice. Oh, wow. I'm jello. Very jealous. I don't know if Eckerd's there, but Eckerd showed me this project and I said, oh, I have to have one. So I made this. That was another inspiration from Eckerd. I didn't do a tutorial for it. I was trying to get some ideas, different ideas for what to do with the flower, but I just had to make one to test it out. And so I just turned it into a barrette for my hair. But nobody at work said anything about it, so I guess that nobody liked it. That's okay, I like it. I just kind of go with what I like. He's on his way. He told me about the flower. Okay. Yeah, I sent him a picture of it yesterday. I think it was yesterday I sent him a picture of it. So, yeah, Eckerd sometimes sends me some inspiration things, and I really appreciate that, because he was the one that inspired, he taught me how to do this stitch, and he was the one that inspired this shawl. And I love this stitch. It's so pretty. So, and I want to do everything he sends. I just don't have enough time for everything. Thank you, Great Granny C. I like it too. I just figured since no one said anything, they didn't like it. Ruth said, I think it's very pretty, and what matters is that you like it. Thank you. That's the way I feel. You know, I don't know, like when I was younger, I think I cared more about what other people thought, but now I'm like, I'm just going to go with what I do. Thomas said, it looks cute on you. Thank you. Love the flower power vibes. I know, me too. I love the hippie stuff, you know. But that's just me. Bye, Vima. Good night. Thanks for popping on. Sleep well. Thomas said, I love the Eckerd stitch too. First handle almost done. Oh, great. Yeah, Thomas is doing something with that stitch too. I can't wait to see it. It is a really, really pretty stitch. I used it for the cup cozy too. This will come out on Thursday. So, yeah, now I got through all the big stuff. So now I'm just trying to get inspiration from certain things. Like, you know, I always try to look ahead a little bit for Battle of the Stitches and try to think of what I might like to make with each of those stitches. So that's one of the things I'm looking at. And then never heard of that stitch. Yeah, I didn't either until he sent it to me, but it really, really makes a pretty shawl. And I mean, you could probably make all kinds of things with it, but I love the way that the two colors blend in. And I did not use special yarn for this. I just used like Red Heart Super Saver for both colors. You know, just in pink and in white. And it still looks so pretty even without like the fancy yarn. So I do have a tutorial up for the shawl, but if you watch the shawl, you can get a hang of how to do the you know, you can get the hang of how to do the stitch. You don't have to make a shawl with it. You can kind of see how the stitch goes, and then you can make your own thing with it. Maybe I should do a stitch tutorial for that. I wasn't thinking about that. Thank you, Ruth. She said, beautiful. Great Granny C. So for Battle of the Stitches, you take the designated stitch and make something. Yes, you have it right. She said, do I have it right? Yes. So Teresa from Critters Crochet and I are working through a stitch book, 200 the step-by-step guide to 200 crochet stitches. And we're just going in order. So this month was, I have to go back because I was looking ahead. This month was the griddle stitch. And then what Teresa and I do, Thomas said, yes, make an Eckerd stitch tutorial. I need to do that. I wasn't even thinking about making the stitch. I just did the project. What we do then is we make our own unique project out of the stitch of the month. And then we ask everybody to vote for the project they like the best. Teresa and I aren't the only ones who compete. We're just the ones that came up with it, and we started it about a year ago. And then we've had anybody who wanted to come on and do it with us. You know, all you need to do is make 4 videos basically. Well, it's 3 videos and then 1 live, because at the end we do a live with everybody who joined in with us, and then we see which project got the most votes, and then we do a giveaway for the project that got the most votes. So yes, I'm excited. So Vima, who was on earlier, she's going to be joining us next month. Thomas is joining us in June. So we have lots of special people lined up to join us. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to check that. got a message. But yeah, if anybody was interested in doing it, it is fun. So like if anybody's interested in doing it, you can let us know and we'll let you know what the stitch is for whatever month you want to do it. You don't have to say, you know, if you say you want to do it, it doesn't have to be next month. It can be in the future if you want a little bit of time to think about it. And we also have a Facebook page. The Facebook page is called Battle of the Stitches. And on the Facebook page, we have people who are posting, you know, people who don't post videos on their channel are just posting pictures of their project that they made up with the stitch on Battle of the Stitches Facebook page. And then Teresa and I are doing prizes every 4 months for the people who participate on the Facebook page. So we're trying to keep it fun and keep it engaging. It's been hard for us to spread the word. You know, I've asked a lot of people if they wanted to join in, and most of the people I've asked have ignored me. So, you know, if you like it and you want to share it out, we would love that. You know, we've been doing it about a year, and we would love for lots of people to join in, you know, each month. There's not going to be a limit. You know, whoever wants to do it with us can do it with us. And Ellie Vlog says, can we be friends? Sure. Yes. Can never have too many, right? Thomas, oh, I missed Thomas's. He said, I can't wait for Battle of the Stitches. I have stitch practice on my holiday agenda. Aha, nice. Yep, Thomas is joining us in June. So I'm excited to see what all we make. That month, the stitch, I think, is Double Crunch, right? I love the name of it. Double Crunch Stitch. Yeah, I actually do have an idea for that month. I'm really, really excited about that one. It's something different. The one that I did for this month was the griddle stitch, and the project that I did, ooh, I almost lost it. It's teeny, teeny, tiny. I used the griddle stitch to make this little owl. So Thomas said the double crunch stitch name is so cool. It is. It's a cool name. So yeah, this is one of the ones. Thank you. Amazon 213 said so cute. Thank you. Tia said so cute. Thank you. Great Granny C, I may do it with you all and take pictures, but I am camera shy. So when I do, I will post to your Facebook page. That's great too. And I know not everybody wants to make videos, but we would love for everybody to everybody who wants to participate in some way. So the, you know, putting pictures up on the Facebook group, that's a great way to do it too. And we, like I said, we do prizes every 4 months for the people who participated in those 4 months. Oh, the book. It is Step-by-Step Guide to 200 Crochet Stitches, and it's by Tracy Todd Hunter. I know for sure that you can get this on Amazon. And I think if you, Teresa at Critters Crochet, she is pretty good about knowing which thrift stores will have it. So she can let you know too if you are interested in getting it at a thrift store. Or if you want to do it with us and you don't want to buy the book because you're only going to do it 1 month, we'll just let you know what the stitch is and, you know, so that you'll be able to do it. But yeah, I would love it if anybody had an interest, whether it be through the Facebook page or doing videos. So yeah, it's a fun thing. And Things We're Making Thursday has been going on for, this is the 3rd year, and that's just, it's been different things each year. The first year we did it, everybody made the same pattern. It was a free pattern that everybody had access to. And everybody kind of made the same pattern every month. And then we took a look at what everybody did to see how it was the same, how it was different. And there's a Facebook group for Things We're Making Thursday too, called Things We're Making Thursday. And then when we did it last year, we had a theme for each month, and everybody would just either make up or find their own pattern that fit that theme. And then this year is the year of design. And so there are still themes for each month, but you're supposed to design your own project based on that theme. So like January, we just kind of started easy. It was washcloth or dishcloth. And then you would just make your own pattern for that and show it on Thursday. There's no person to ask to join in for that. If anybody wanted to do it, they just have to use the hashtag TWMT. And then on Thursday, you just, you know, join in. I'm trying to think. We had washcloth, dishcloth, and then we had scarf for February. March was, what was March? Coasters or mug rugs, coasters or mug rugs. And then this month is cup cozies. This is the one that I'm doing for this month. I used to do it, the past 2 years I did Things We're Making Thursday every Thursday, but this year I'm just doing it once a month for the most part. But next month in May is bags. And I actually have a book that I published on Amazon called Fantastic Fantasy Drawstring Bags. So I'm probably going to show bags from this book each of the Thursdays in May, just because I have them. So yeah, those are the collabs that I've known about to participate in. But do you guys do any collabs? I mean, I think there was like somebody was doing a hexagon cardigan one, and I've seen other ones that are blankets and stuff like that. I'm not really, I love handmade blankets, but personally I'm not fond of making the blankets because sometimes I feel like it takes too long. But I do love how they look when they're done. So what about you guys? Have you done any crochet alongs or collabs or anything like that? Thomas said, you say bags and I'm all there. Almost bought a bag today just because it was so pretty and very extra, but also very expensive. You know, you can understand though how, if they're handmade, you know, why the price is what it is. I think it's tough for people when they hand make things to sell it because people just don't understand the cost of the material and then the time that goes into making them. I'd prefer to sell the patterns than the actual item. Amazon 213 said, I haven't, but I want to. Just join the group. Great. Perfect. If you posted in it, I just saw it pop up. I didn't get a chance to like read it or respond to it, but Ruth said, I did Under the Sea with Repeat Crafter Me. I love it. It's so special. I have not heard of that one, but I have heard of Repeat Crafter Me. I haven't heard of the Under the Sea thing. That sounds really neat. Repeat Crafter Me. That was a blanket crochet along. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of blanket ones, but usually I don't kind of gravitate towards those. Oh, Beverly said the thunder just started and some big raindrops. Oh no, I hope you don't have to leave, but I certainly understand if the weather is getting bad. Yeah, we're still getting pretty nice weather. I don't know if you can hear the birds. They're singing their songs. At night, you can really hear the toads and the frogs. They are very loud. We haven't yet this year, but usually we'll get some frogs and toads that kind of hop up to our house and they just sit there. Yeah, Thomas said, I think the Eckhart stitch would make a nice bag too, or an interlocking bag. Yeah, I think it would too. I agree. Ruth said that crochet along was last year. We did it for the whole year. Okay, that's probably not too bad then if you did it a whole year. And there was 3 extra squares. And I know it has all kinds of sea characters and sea creatures. I bet that thing is gorgeous when it's done. That's amazing. I think if it's broken down to like a small chunk every week, that might not be so bad. I think though, when I sit down and do something and I just get going with it, and then it's like going on and on and on forever, I start losing interest. Well, I can't wait, Thomas, to see what kind of bags you'll come up with. I assume you'll be doing things we're making Thursday next month. I know Thomas had a bag that was like a sunflower bag that for your phone, and I made it and I take it to work. That's how I carry my phone with me every day at work. So Beverly said, I will only leave if the power and internet go out. I moved into the sunroom from outside. Oh, that's smart. Hi, Praise. How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. Good, how are you? I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day. Can't complain. Yeah, I'm kind of in between big projects right now. I still have that cardigan that I'm working on off and on, but right now I'm more in my thinking. Yes, I do remember you, Praise. I might have even written, did I write down your name? Let me see if I did that. I usually keep notes here so I can remember people's names. And if I forgot to write down your name, I'm sorry, I will write it down now. Where did I put that? I don't have it on the correct page. Oh, here we go. Are you also Urban Yarn, Praise? I have Urban Yarn next to you, but I don't have your name. So you'll have to tell me so I know. I'll write it down this time, so I'll have it next time. I do have your name written down on my list, though. Thomas said, yes, I have my sunflower foam bag right next to me right now. Funny coincidence. It's a classic, so pretty. I get lots of compliments for it. I do too. I do too. It's perfect, and it's just like the perfect size for your phone. So it's just like a perfect way if you don't have pockets, which, and I don't know, that I don't always feel like my pockets are deep enough anyway to put my phone in, but I like to have it on me. So, oh, Ruth has to go and get dinner started. Thank you for stopping in. It was nice to meet you. Hope to see you again. I do these talks every Tuesday, so hopefully you get a chance to pop in again. Yeah, Praise, it might have been a coincidence that I put Urban Yarn next to your name, but yeah. Yeah, I'll probably have to start dinner in another 10 minutes or so too. We're gonna have spaghetti and garlic bread. It's a nice, easy one. Did everybody have a nice weekend? Is anybody on spring break, spring holiday, or anything like that? I know Thomas is. Thomas is on vacation in France. And I am so jealous. The beach you're at looks so, so pretty. We had Friday and Monday off for our spring break. It's not long, but yeah, at least it was a couple days. Goes by fast though. Just flew by. Thomas said, my weekend was great minus the driving and endless traffic jams. Oh, that's awful. Long drives are tough, let alone if you have to do it through traffic. Ugh. Well, you had to drive through some like really heavy rains, didn't you? That's tough too. It's nice here where Praise is. Good. It's nice here too. We're like in the 70s Fahrenheit. I think if we were in the 70s Celsius, that would be a little bit too warm. I can't do the translation in my head for that. I'd have to ask a device or ask one of my kids. I bet my kids could do it pretty fast. Both of my boys are super good at math. And I know there's a formula for it and everything. I don't know it. Great Granny C. I don't know how to share with you on Facebook. Are we friends on Facebook? That's a good question. I can't get into Facebook on my other device. I don't know why. It says my password is wrong, but it's the same password I use on my other devices. I don't know. Is there a maximum number of devices you can have Facebook on? I don't know. I'll see if I can get it on my computer. Yeah, if we're not friends, we'll have to find each other. Beverly said, I'm crocheting the Victorian lattice squares that Teresa did to make a vest. Cool. I'm going to be using them as a center for a throw. I'm thinking of doing the solid granny stitch around them. You'll have to post pictures. I would love to see that. That is awesome. Let's see, Facebook. It's giving me a long load. I'm worried. Yeah, now it says it's not the right password. I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, that does sound neat. That sounds great. Thomas agrees. The only device I seem to be able to get into Facebook with is my phone, and I'm using my phone here, so I don't want to mess anything up. Let me try something. No, I don't think it liked that one. Oh, good, you're gonna check, because I can't get into it. Thomas said, one day I want to try those Persian. They scare me a little, though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm going to have to figure that out someday. I can't do it here. Yeah, I just can't get on. I can't get on Facebook on my other devices. It doesn't like the password. I might have to reset it or something. Yeah. So for sending messages, do you have Facebook Messenger? Or were you talking about like sharing a post or something with me? Because I think Facebook Messenger, you can send a message. I'm following your strings and threads. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should be able to send me a message on that. I think. Well, I probably should also, just like Ruth did earlier, I should probably start. Oh, it's okay. I'll see if I can find you on there, and I'll see if I can start a message for us. I just can't, I can't get it on these devices. So, yeah, so I should probably start my spaghetti and garlic bread for my family and me. So I'm really glad, though, that you guys could stop by and chat today. I'll come back again next Tuesday, and I hope to see you guys next Tuesday as well. So have a good night, a good rest of your day, a good week. On your way for spaghetti. I wouldn't leave France for my spaghetti. It's not that special. If it was the ham, that's another story. So, all right, you guys take care. I will see you next week. Bye.